These cases are showing me that more and more men and women are not meant to be together forever. I feel like after so long, for some reason, some people just get tired. And for some reason, they choose murder. No matter if you have kids, that person has a family, they still choose to murder. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all know I gotta update y'all. Oh my god. First of all, new hair. How do we like it? I love it. The color is so freaking cute. But we have so much to talk about today. We have crime to talk about. Let me update y'all about what's been going on in my life, okay? Because y'all know I have not been on here since last week. I record now on my off days, and my off days are so random, but I have the next 2 days off, so I'm gonna be recording and editing, and I'm so excited. Actually, I almost didn't even wake up today. I was so tired. 6 a.m. is when I woke up and just now starting to record. It felt good. I need to force myself to get up. But let me tell y'all something. Work is stressing me out, but I get it done. I watched the movie Terrifier 3, which was absolutely ridiculous, and I absolutely hated. And I've seen all the other ones. Y'all, I'm a big horror movie person. Y'all notice I talk about this. That third one was just something else. And it was, I don't know, got demonic. It was too much blood. It was just too much going on. And I love horror movies. I was like, yeah, no, thank you. I have been, I got drinks last night and I was about to pass out when I got home. So that was fun. So yeah, that's basically the update. We got a lot of crime to talk about today because y'all, smell is gone. I'm getting tired of people. Why is it so many cases husband killing, like literally domestic violence, and like husbands killing their wives? Why are so many husbands killing their wives? Somebody commented before that this is not new, that people have always been doing this, like back in the day. I was like, okay. Oh, that rhymed. I was like, okay, and what is that supposed to mean? Back then it wasn't right. Now it's not right. For some reason, you have these men wanting to kill their wives. And you know, a lot of the time it's just because they can't get away from them, or I don't know, I don't know. A lot of time it's jealousy. When a woman wants to leave, they'll kill the wife. And it's so sad when you think about it. I know people be like, I don't want to think about it. It's crime. Think about it, okay? Because people are literally losing their lives, and it's really, really sad. These women they have kids, they have families still, and it's just so unfair for another human being to take a life. I'm talking like, you know, in that term. Don't be coming up in here talking about, well, what about capital punishment? Look, I am all for capital punishment, by the way, if it's all proven. If you got serial killers out of here, they shouldn't even, I always say this, the co-ed butcher should not even be here still. Like, it's a lot of serial killers. They should have just, like, get them out of here. But in these cases, it's just so crazy to me. This is why I don't believe in marriage anymore. That's what, I'm so serious, y'all. It doesn't work. I feel like the big majority, it worked for some people, and you never know. But the big majority of people nowadays is not working. Some people don't believe in love. Some people don't try. Some people don't know how to communicate. And it was crazy. It'd be other cases where everything is perfect, but they kill because it's too perfect. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? I feel like it's just not meant to be, or at least for so long. And I just couldn't imagine my partner, my husband, my boyfriend, anybody, pushing me, or like trying to kill me. I just couldn't imagine that, because like it would be war in this house with me. If my husband is trying to kill me, I'm 120%, we're going back and forth. It's going to be like Mrs. and Mr. No, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's what it is. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like back and forth. I'm coming after you too. And I'm not going to call the cops, because I'm like, you want to have fun? Okay. Like, that's so toxic. But still, you see what I'm talking about? It's like, I just don't believe in it no more. It's not possible. Y'all, I've talked about cases where people who were married for 60 years killing each other. The husbands married to this woman, they were in their 70s and 80s, y'all. He killed her because of the rent. Another man killed her because she was already sick, so he chose a shotgun to the head out of all things. Y'all, I just don't believe in it no more, and you can't prove me wrong. Maybe one day, but till then, no. It's just people don't know how to communicate. It's crazy to me. What are we talking about today? Because obviously I said this for a reason. This is about a man who pushed his wife out of a 29-story building. She died. Obviously, that impact is actually insane to think about. Also, there was history, documented history, of domestic violence. Even her family was trying to get this taken care of. And once again, we're always at that standpoint where the court can only do so much for you until you're dead. That's crazy. That they should make that a slogan. We can't help you until you die. Because I feel like that's what happens. Like a good 90%, that's what always happens. And on the other side of that, I know they have to go by law, but at the same time, you have, even if they give the man a restraining order to stay away, they never do. You have people that are just so obsessed, so psychotic. Some people who just they want to continue to mess with you, want to continue to, throw stuff at you, harm you and scare you because they like you to be scared. And it's so not fair. And the court can't do nothing about that. How about you actually put that person in jail, not letting them bail out and not letting them get that close to you? It's just crazy. I'm leaving the country if that ever happens. I hope y'all know. I'm leaving. I plan on moving out the country anyway, but I'm hopping countries, y'all. And no matter what, if it continue to happen, you got to do what you got to do. You got to take care of yourself. Sometimes you got to stop running and just fight because these dudes are crazy nowadays. There's a lot of women that's crazy, but in these cases, I'm talking about men. They don't stop until you make them stop, and it's crazy. Hire somebody, do it yourself, scare them. Let's get into it.
Chicago attorney Adam Beckerink is now formally charged with murdering his wife, Caitlin Tracy, and he's back in the Windy City.
Sorry, first of all, holy butt chin. Jeez, I'm talking about perfect butt. And don't hate me for making jokes. I make jokes only on the suspects. Don't worry, we never disrespect victims over here. Only the people we hate, which is a lot of them on this channel. Look at the butt. Like, seriously, put some underwear on that, bro.
Answer to those charges. I go through the case and what Caitlin's family is saying about it more than a year after her shocking and tragic death.
Crime Fix.
Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Adam Beckerink is now charged with murder in the death of his wife, Caitlin Tracy. This case, it's sad, it's shocking, and absolutely horrific. Caitlin was a beautiful 36-year-old woman, and her family and police say she was the victim of domestic violence at the hands of her husband. Caitlin's body was found at the bottom of a stairwell in October of 2024 at Beckerink's swanky condo building in Chicago's South Loop. The abuse has been well documented in court filings, where Caitlin's family went to court and asked a judge to release her remains to them following Caitlin's murder in October of 2024. Adam Beckerink, as Caitlin's husband, was her next of kin, and he wanted her body cremated following her death. But Caitlin's parents said Beckerink was abusive and had beaten Caitlin and was the prime suspect in her murder. And the kicker, they said he wanted her body cremated because he was the suspect. The Tracys wanted a traditional Catholic funeral for their daughter with a burial. The judge sided with Caitlin's parents. It took a year of investigation, but right as Caitlin's parents were marking the 1-year anniversary of her death, Chicago police announced they would pursue a murder charge against Adam Beckerink for Caitlin's murder. Now, this happened as he was being sentenced for a domestic violence incident against Caitlin at her home in New Buffalo, Michigan, back in 2024, earlier in the year. Part of that was captured on body-worn camera videos. Take a look.
Wait! Before you go, wait! Seriously! What? I can't! Listen to me! Oh, shit. You can't search me! You cannot search me! That's illegal! That's a fucking illegal search! That's an illegal search! You know what it is? That's an illegal search! Get off me! Get off me! That's an illegal search! Get off me! You know that's illegal! Let go of my hands!
Adam, you're under arrest.
For what?
You are
Let go!
under
Let go of me! Don't do it! Let go of your pocket! Let me talk to you! Let go of your pocket! Please let me talk to you! Let go of your pocket! Please! Please! Let go of your pocket! Please let me talk to you! Let go of your pocket! Don't do it! Let go! Please! Alright, I'm giving my phone to you! That's fine! We're going on! This trigger's gonna hurt! Please! Just please listen to me! Please listen to me! Please listen to me! Please listen to me! We're going on a honeymoon! Guys, please! It's my phone thing! I'll get it for you! God damn it! Fuck me! What the is happening here? It's my phone in my wallet!
Yeah, I'm getting
I need to go to my honeymoon! Can you just go talk to her, please? This is stupid! God! Oh, no, you're I'll rip your That's all that's my Please! What are you doing? You got everything, alright? Jesus Christ! Can I talk to you, please, before you shut this? Please, can I just talk to you? Can I just car? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to someone here?
Alright.
Can I talk to someone? Go ask her. They said they have 2 phony ones.
Okay.
I don't. I'm an attorney.
Okay.
So you go.
Well, we'll be able to confirm that. We'll figure
Yes,
it
but
out.
this time hurts.
Alright, well, you need to cooperate, and there'll be a lot
I'm
of
trying to.
things like adjust your cuffs.
Hey, can you please just talk to me? No one's gonna talk to me. No one's gonna fucking talk to me. My pants, yes. My pants, can I go?
Too bad, Sydney.
Last fall, Adam Beckerank was sentenced to 93 days in jail for that.
Now look, that was because of the domestic violence, which is crazy because I feel like, and I got the Voldemort one for this for my pointer, okay, if you want to know where I got this from. I got this from the store in the Harry Potter store in New York. I was gifted this from my mom on my birthday, Voldemort one. Sorry, let me get back to, stop getting distracted. It's interesting, isn't it? When somebody, an abuser, a killer, when they are hurt, they want help. He's over here crying that his cuffs are too tight. Nobody wants to talk to you, buddy. No. You beat a woman. Nobody wants to talk to you. Like, you get no treatment. He's talking about his arms hurt. You need to loosen the cuffs. Why would they loosen the cuffs when you kept hitting her? It's always funny to me. I've seen I watched a little clip of Ted Bundy after he was killed by electrocution. I'm not trying to say they should bring that method back, but they really should for like serial killers to his extent. You killed like dozens of women, 100% electrocute them. Told y'all I'm all for capital punishment because these people kill in the worst ways. That's what I'm saying. So why do they deserve an easy death? I know lethal injection is not easy. Now, the ones that happen and then they stop and then mess up, now that's crazy. That's what them serial killers need, like punishment. That's so dark, y'all. I know, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm all for capital punishment. You kill somebody, you take their life, you are going to get the same treatment, but you deserve worse. In this case, you had people who beat women, beat their partners, beat their kids, and then when they're shown the same treatment, now they're going to cry. Like, you're an abuser, dude. Why would anybody want to talk to you? Also, holy freaking butt chin. I'm going to continue to say that. Also, this dude is an attorney. You know the law. This also just shows you anybody can do a job. Because every profession, there are men who beat their wives, women who beat their husbands, women who kill their kids, men who kill their kids, couples who kill their kids together. Like, people in their professions who take advantage of innocent civilians. You can literally be anybody. That's what's crazy. But yeah, dude is crazy.
That domestic violence incident involving Caitlin, where he interfered.
Also, by the way, did we hear that earlier too? 93 days in jail for this.
appeared with her calling 911, and I'm going to show you more of that body-worn camera footage in just a bit. Beckerink just finished up that stint in jail in Berrien County, Michigan. Now he's back in Chicago to answer to the murder charge in Caitlin's death. A warrant for Beckerink's arrest states, during the course of the death investigation conducted by Area 3 Homicide, along with the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, the investigation revealed the offender to be the individual who threw his wife down 29 stories, a stairwell, causing her death. This incident occurred on the 24th floor on today's date. The offender was extradited by A/O's from Berrien County Jail in St. Joseph, Michigan, and transported to Area 3 for processing. A police report from October of 2024, right after Caitlin's murder, offers some details about why Chicago police detectives believe Adam Beckerink murdered Caitlin. The report states, during a death investigation of Caitlin Tracy, who was discovered in the stairwell of the condo, A/D learned that Tracy fell from above the 20th story flight of stairs, causing fatal injuries. A/D learned Tracy was reported missing by her husband, Beckerink. A/D spoke with Adam Beckerink about his wife, Caitlin Tracy, who he filed the missing persons report under JH484198 on the 27th of October, 2024. Beckerink related that Tracy went missing on the 25th of October, 2024. Beckerink related that he was out of town the week he learned that Tracy went missing. A/D discovered during the investigation video evidence from the 24th of October, 2024, uncovered that Beckerink was in the residence the day before Tracy was reported missing. A/D learned that Beckerink was with his wife on video in the residences when he told reporting officers he was out of town when Tracy went missing. Beckerink allowed A/D to view his and Tracy's phone, which appeared to have deleted messages that he stated was the way they were communicating before they went missing. Beckerink could not provide an explanation why messages were deleted from both phones. A/D learned during the investigation that Beckerink and Tracy had a history of domestic violence incidents. Prior to Tracy going missing, she appeared to have injuries on the face that was captured on video. A/D placed Beckerink in custody for filing a false missing report of his wife, Tracy. When Beckerink was placed in custody, he stated, "Is she alive? And is she okay?"
Okay, so he threw her downstairs. Boy, I thought they said, I'm talking about she died, and I hit the camera, sorry. She died in a horrible way downstairs. Like 9 stories, 29, I don't think it was fully 29 stories. I think they said 9 stories. Boy, I thought that he threw her out the window. That's what they made it seem like. But at least we got the context. Now, downstairs, she was found in the stairwell. Do you know how evil you have to be to push somebody downstairs, knowing them stairs in them apartments are rock hard, literally concrete? Like, I can only imagine the pain. Like, she's breaking bones. You break bones and necks doing that. And then he had to literally, a stairwell, you're going down, turning, because it just continued to go, because you know each floor. He had to push her, walk down there, push her again, walk down there, push her again, walk down there, continue to push her. That is evil. That's crazy. That's so insane. Was he drunk? Like, I'm really curious if he was drunk or not. It doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna drop the soap, buddy. But it's like, for somebody to do that to their wife, it's just so unimaginable. And I feel so sorry for her family and her. Like, it's just crazy.
As I mentioned, is back in Chicago. He's being housed in the Cook County Jail, and he's facing that murder charge in Caitlin's death. The Cook County State's Attorney asked that Beckerink be held in jail until his trial. So I'd like to bring in Will Svilar. He's a retired homicide detective with the Chicago Police Department. Will, Adam Beckerink, he is back in Chicago after serving that time, that 93-day jail sentence in Michigan for the incidents involving his now deceased wife that he's charged with murdering in Chicago. So what do you expect to happen now that he's back in Chicago?
Well, now the legal aspect starts. Now the trial starts. He'll have his detention hearing where the attorneys will argue whether or not he should be released. Judge will make his decision. From then, they'll set an arraignment date. When he's arraigned, he'll be formally charged with the murders. And then you go on to pre-trial discovery, motions, and all the stuff that leads up to a trial. Eventually, you're going to get to the trial, which could be as many as 2 years before that happens.
Wow. Adam Beckerink has some high-powered attorneys. He's somebody of some means because...
So I just wanted to get the gist of the crime. We got it, everything that happened. Now they're just talking about it. What's crazy is that they know she was pushed because forensics. You want to take somebody's life, just know forensic evidence is a thing. They can see if they were pushed, how long they were dead, which way they were pushed, how long somebody was behind, like so much, plus cameras if they had it. Holy butt chin. The butt chin guy, he's just disgusting. And then I just feel so bad. She was so pretty. How did he get her? Maybe the butt chin would throw me off. I'm not trying to judge you for having a butt chin, but he killed, so I don't care for him and his butt chin. It's just weird. Anyways, I feel so bad, and the fact that she was going through this for so long with the abuse and everything, and I'm sorry. I'm looking at him. You better back up. Like, dude, you better back up. No. I'll be secretly taking fencing lessons, self-defense, archery, going to the gun range. Like, I'll be doing stuff if I was married to him. If I got an inkling or if he was beating me, I would literally be taking classes. And I'm like, you just wait, sir. The day, oh my God, the day. Because there's no way. I feel so bad for women who have to go through this. It's just this is, like I told y'all at the beginning, this is why I do not believe in marriage. And she was trying to leave this man. And I don't know if he was drunk, like I said, but he's an attorney. He wasn't drunk when he was beating her all those times. Like, this has been going on. It's documented. And the fact that it's documented, look at this. He was an attorney. He knows the law. They know he knows the law. I think people who know the law and break the law should get harsher punishments. Don't y'all think? Because, why, if this is documented, why was he even out? It's so sad. And to push somebody downstairs, y'all know, OJ, did he do it? Did he not? I think he did. And I think he died knowing that he did, and we know where he's at. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to do that trial because I'm going to figure it out. It was just, I don't know, a lot of stuff hidden. And this case, too, it's like, he did it. They know he did it. But at the same time, this is what I was trying to say when I got distracted by my own self. Is the way the way I'm proving it is saying she tripped and kept tripping. That don't even make sense when I said it out loud. I want to know what his attorneys will say. If they say he was drunk, they could say he was probably drunk and it could be manslaughter. It was accidental. She fell down the stairs. He got her up. She kept falling, tripping on her shoes. Like, what can you say? Especially with the evidence of domestic violence. I said this before in many videos. You beat somebody, look, this is a better way of saying it. If you are with somebody and you're getting beat, just always remember and know that person can kill you. And that's what's scary because, and I'm not trying to make this sound so dark and like, oh, everybody who beats you will kill you. It's the fact that if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do? Like, that's why you always, if it's not easy to leave, always have a one-up, always have your guard up. You need to look at mannerisms. Y'all, people never look at mannerisms. I was actually at work the other day, and this creepy guy came in. I've seen him a couple times. He's creepy every time. I try not to be in the front of the register when he come in, but you look at mannerisms because he eyed me down, and you look at weird hands. It's just a lot. I have to tell y'all some freaking stories about the store. I'm dealing with these freaking strangers who a lot of people are crazy. Yeah, it's a pet store. Just know story time's coming, okay? But mannerisms, their hand movements, the way they talk, the calmness of their voice, the loudness of their voice, what they're saying, how they're saying it. It's so much that goes into mannerisms you would not notice. And that can actually save your life. Backing up, not getting so close to that person. Because if you're going to hit me, I'm never going to be close to you again. I'm not sleeping in the same bed with you unless you want me to kill you. It's like, if you're not going to leave, keep your distance from that person. Like I said, I wish it's not easy. I know I stopped saying that to y'all because at the beginning of this channel with me talking about crime, I have learned the hard way. It's not easy. People was telling their stories in these comments, and I was like, oh wow, like that is not my place to say why can't somebody leave, because I don't know their story. But if you're not gonna leave, it's like you can still have that one up and like protect yourself. Slowly begin training by yourself. He's not looking at your location. He think he has the one up against you, and he's gonna come home, eat your food. Mind you, he's gonna eat your food. I'm talking about real dinner. And go to sleep next to you because he scared you. But the one up, you can poison them if you want, and you can smother them in his sleep, and you can make it look like an accident, to be honest, but they can prove that too. Document everything, put everything in your journal. And she had this stuff documented. That's what's crazy. And it was just that one time that he took it too far. That's so crazy to me. Mr. and Mrs. Smith over here, because there's no way. And you can kill him and actually say it was an accident because you have it all documented. And they're gonna, with these domestic violence cases, when the woman kills her husband, they have more women in the panel because they try to make it even. But a lot of women know your story because it happens to them. They'll get sympathy. But also it's documented that he's beating you. So that plays out in your favor. You might serve like 1-2 years, but you'll be okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this. This was crazy, and this is sad, and it should not have happened, and it's happening more and more. That's very scary. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert at all times, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.